to Ireland from another country, here's what you need to know about setting up your finances here. And more importantly, 3 things that most long-term immigrants still get wrong. This is general information only, not tax or financial advice. For your specific situation, always speak to a qualified advisor. If you just arrived to Ireland, you probably already know the basics. But just in case, this is your working order. You open a bank account, the easiest way to do it is through Revolut or Monzo, and you'll get an instant IBAN. Then you get your PPS number through mywelfare.ie or your nearest Intreo center. Once you have your PPS number, register with Revenue on My Account to make sure that you're taxed correctly. Then you open a savings account that actually gives you some interest back. And finally, join your employment pension immediately and contribute at least as much as the employer matches. I have videos of all these on my profile. Now, the part that most people who live here long term still don't know. Number 1, what happens to your pension if you decide to leave Ireland before retirement? This is the most asked question and one I've asked myself as well. You cannot cash it out early, but you have 2 options. You can leave it here and draw it down at retirement from wherever you are in the world, and this is what most people do. Or, under certain conditions, you might be able to transfer it to a recognized pension scheme in your new country. Rules can vary significantly, so make sure you speak with a financial advisor for your specific situation. And let me know in the comments if you want me to do a specific video on this. Second thing you need to know, if you've been a tax resident in Ireland for 3 consecutive years, you remain ordinarily resident for the 3 years after you leave. Most people assume that Irish obligation end the day you leave Ireland. They don't, but it's not as scary as it sounds, because this doesn't apply to your salary or your employment income in your new country. But what it does apply to is passive income, things like investment income and above a certain threshold per year. So if you're planning on selling your investment after leaving Ireland, it might be worth speaking to a cross-border tax advisor before you go. And finally, if you arrive in Ireland mid-year, the employment income that you earn in your home country before you arrived can be excluded from Irish tax, and you can get your full Irish tax credit for the entire year. And you can claim it through your income tax return on My Account. So if you arrive in Ireland mid-year, make sure you check this out because it could mean a significant refund. Save this and share it with anyone who has moved to Ireland or is planning to, and follow me for more personal finance content made for Ireland.